My name is Muuney Estieril. I am the functional superior of your guild boss, Jerusalem. We are here to assassinate the Dragonhead of Shadowhorn.
Excuse me?
Now, I assure you, whatever problems you may have taking this method to establish myself, it is nothing compared to the crimes and atrocities perpetrated by the current Dragonhead Ogre.
Then take her down in the lawful order of this town.
Kaya.
You are mistaken. The woman is a warmonger.
Then prove to them that you are worthy, without murder.
And I shall prove myself worthy once the current Dragonhead has been removed from the section.
I wanted to mention something. I believe the reason you haven't seen the Obscura in a few days is because we dealt with them already.
Quite impressive, nephew.
About Vakomsha, though, would you perhaps still want us to be dealing with him?
Vakomsha is crafty and dangerous, but he should be smart enough to know that this business opportunity has been lost to him. If he is not, then it is one of him and how many of us? Surely my eager nephew can handle one old man.
Oh yes, I intend to go after him.
Oh.
Wasn't exactly the best host.
I'm, of course, getting ahead of myself. The first thing we will need to do is position our guild as a government sponsor to Shadowhorn. But once that deal is cinched, I will give you the signal to move on Vakomsha.
Why not now?
The last shot we see is everyone gearing up, Jerusalem putting on that cloak, and of course, Jerusalem, your brand new rapier at your side. And we cut across town and we see a guild hall with a silver half-closed eye with a coin for the pupil. We open up on the Obscura's guild hall. Inside, it's dark. We see Vakomsha, this older, kind of raggedy man with shoulder-length hair and a beard. He's dressed in these robes with a shawl. He's at a desk, and he's penning a letter. He stops, looks it over, is happy with what he's done. He gives it a finishing touch, and once he's satisfied, he lays it out on the desk and turns it around so that it's facing the door. He then gets up and stretches a little and opens his hand. Across the room, his staff, topped with the amethyst, flies and lands into his hand. And he taps it against the ground. As he does, a portal opens up. Through it, we see a massive city, big white marble walls, castles, and fortresses, shining white and blue banners laid out across it. And he steps through. As he does, the portal closes and snaps shut, and there's a deep silence that falls over the area. And then the camera turns, and as it does, we see outside of the guild hall, and we see the Braid and the Moon Brotherhood, at least as it is now, heading over towards the guild hall.
We're sure this is a good idea?
Are you kidding me? I've been so nervous for the past 2 weeks because I'm just that audio where it's like, oh, I fucked up.
You did.
I did. Jerusalem doesn't care, but I care.
Yeah,
I feel so bad if I'm gonna get all you guys killed. Jerusalem will, well, he might feel something.
I think about that moment where Rowan kind of, stopped everything, put a pause, pulled me aside and was like, so are fiends strong? I'm like, yeah, Rowan. You fought an imp before. That's not like a whole thing. They're strong. They're not all imps.
in Rowan's defense, we took those imps down pretty damn quick.
Yeah, it must be good to have a paladin. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, okay, here's what I was going with, was, most of the stuff that we fought has been a challenge, but it's been okay to fight. But after I said that we were gonna go fight Vakomsha, and Riley's like, you gotta roll and see if you die or not, I was like, oh, oh, this isn't an encounter we're supposed to be doing right now.
Absolutely it is not.
I totally thought that this was what Riley was leading us towards, like...
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. And now I was like, I'm gonna get us all killed.
When Jerusalem was like, let's just go kill Vakomsha, I was like, what are you talking about? But I can't say no.
Actually, I have an idea. While we're like all preparing outside, getting ready to siege this place or however we're doing things, could I do Divine Sense again?
You may.
Yeah, that seems like something Kaya would definitely do.
It's the first thing paladins get, and it seems like almost every paladin forgets they have it.
Not me, I've used it twice.
Like, I don't want to have us just straight up turn around, because that just wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
I want Jerusalem to see the consequences of his own actions. But, personally, I am very scared.
We're in the meta. Jerusalem doesn't know.
No. Jerusalem doesn't know. It wouldn't make sense for them all to turn around. I'm just, as nervous as I freaking am, I want Jerusalem to see the consequences of his own actions, and I just hope that everyone else doesn't have to pay the price.
Maybe strategy should be a thing.
Okay, so I thought Divine Sense was a roll, but it's not. It's just as an action, I know the location of any Celestials, Fiends, or Undead within 60 feet.
Within 60 feet? Okay.
Yeah, and I think I flavor text it as I see it as, like, auras of color.
Yeah. You set off your spidey sense, and nothing comes back.
Huh. So either he's further in the building, or not here. Where are we right now? We're just marching to their place?
Mm-hmm. When we left off, Jerusalem was like, there's only one Obscura member left. It's the leader, Vakomsha. And Muuney was like, he's here in town, probably. And so you're all like, let's go kill him. And then you walked out to do that. And I was like, oh no.
How long does this last?
It doesn't have a time, I believe. I believe it's a ping. You set it off, and then it's done.
Yeah, I think it's a one-time thing.
You can use it multiple times a day, though.
I just thought it's the Hitman vision, where you can see, like, all the other characters that are, like, hostile to you.
Yeah. I think she relays that to Jerusalem, and she's just like, I am not sensing Vakomsha in the area. He may be further away, but for now I'm not sensing him.
I'm assuming this means we're, like, right outside the Obscura's guild, right? Because otherwise, 60 feet.
Around 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like as we're getting closer, she's pinging, trying to see if she can find where he is.
Yeah. Jerusalem kind of goes up next to his uncle and is like, Kaya doesn't seem to be sensing him around here. Perhaps he went out for the night.
Muuney is the kind of dude that would stroke his beard.
He doesn't have a beard. He has a tiny goatee.
Yeah, he goes to stroke his goatee.
The joys of being a half-elf. He can actually grow facial hair.
Yeah. He's like, There are two options going forward. One, he is not here at the moment, and is doing business or whatever that has taken him away from his abode for the moment. Number two, he is aware of his precarious standing in the area and has fled. In one of these situations, it would be wise of us to encroach upon the territory and investigate everything we can out of the guild hall. In the other, not so much.
I don't know. How do we find that out? I don't know. Jerusalem kind of wants to break in there.
And just kind of do it anyway. Take over.
I mean, like, sure, he's on a headhunting mission for Vakomsha, but they're here anyways.
Also, this just means Vakomsha won't have a place to come to, and you've got a new set of people.
Good point. Jerusalem's gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, well, he could go in there and ensure that he has nothing left to return to.
I agree. Seems like a good idea. After you, dear nephew.
Kick down that door.
Kicking down the door, but stealthily.
We have an army that can all stealth.
Roll stealth.
Yeah, I'm not actually gonna kick the door down, but I am gonna stealthily try and enter.
Roll stealth.
E.
What'd you get?
That doesn't sound good.
Are you crying?
E.
What did you get?
Well, let me put it this way, I couldn't have rolled worse, so...
I'll take that. That's a natural
You got
one.
that one?
Yeah.
Oh no!
First roll of the day!
Oh boy!
I love the energy we brought.
Look, we gotta go back. We gotta go back to that Mark experience tradition of
Mark
rolling a
experience.
terrible roll. First thing.
Yeah.
I'm already, way too nervous and scared for this.
So, Jerusalem, you start creeping across the street heading towards the guild hall. As you do, moonlight shines down, albeit somewhat strangled by the high trees on either side of the town.
It makes sense, I failed my stealth roll for the disguise, so...
All you can hear is the sound of the rushing river beneath you. You hear an owl in the distance. And as you are, walking across, you step on a piece of wood that had rotted out. And a section of this plank collapses out from under your foot and drops into the river below. You manage to pull your foot back and you step away. You don't fall through. You don't fall through the plank and into the river or anything, but now there's a hole in the street. And there's conclusive evidence that someone was here last night.
Damn it.
Seeing that just goes very quietly. Nice going.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't me, or else I would be wet right now.
That is very true.
Jerusalem's gonna try his best to just play it cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do a barrel roll.
Jerusalem. That was my intention all along, right?
He's gonna keep on going. This is the first time I played a character who has the exact opposite goals of me.
You reach the door. It looks like it's locked.
Well, I guess I'll try and sleight of hand it.
Okay.
Yeah. Keeping with the nat 1, I imagine that's gonna stick around for a while, but... Well, I got a 20. Not a nat 20, just 20.
Okay. You easily pick the lock, and the door eerily swings open.
Ugh.
Alright, is it dark inside?
It's dark
I can
inside.
see in the dark. I have night vision.
It looks like this guild hall, is empty. There are no lights on. There's not, the sound of life or anything bustling about in it. However, on the entrance desk, there is a letter set out facing the door.
We all say, as if we didn't just hear this 5 minutes ago. Well, what else is Jerusalem gonna do but sneak the letter?
You grab the letter?
What does it say?
Well, I assume it's closed.
Okay, so, Jerusalem, you walk and you pick up the letter. It's not closed, it's open-faced.
Oh, it is. So I'm not gonna pick it up then, I'll just look at it.
Okay. Do you want to read it, or do you want to wait for your allies to come in?
I'll read it.
Okay. I gotta find Vakomsha's voice real quick. Dear Estieril clan, it didn't take long for me to scry on the temple and find out what you'd done to my employees or our contractors. Needless to say, despite our history with each other, I am less than willing to let this one go. I understand that business is business, and I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, but unfortunately, you have slowed down my plans quite considerably, though as far as I can tell, you really stumbled into it ass backwards.
You're right.
I remember it differently.
Jerusalem whispers that to themselves. Like, ass backwards is a harsh phrase. I mean, we went there with purpose. Shoot, now I gotta slip back into it. Obviously, I am unwilling to stay where I am not wanted, and less than eager than to waste time on a failed business venture. There are other leads I can pursue and other ways I can get what I came for. So, I will leave you with this parting gift. A little thank you, the lost chance at business. If you can survive, then no hard feelings, and you're welcome to whatever rat race you find yourself in here, Shadowhorn. If you don't, I'm sure people will be finding your corpses relatively soon.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, what trap is it?
The letter bursts into flames and consumes itself. As it does, you take, one moment, let me check.
Jerusalem's not holding it, though.
I'm not holding it. I
Oh,
didn't pick
you
it
know,
up.
okay, it bursts into flames and leaves a scorch mark on the desk. And as it does, a summoning circle begins to etch itself out, in blood red. It almost looks like flames are burning out from underneath the floor and carve themselves into a summoning circle. As it does, it solidifies and there's a thrum through the air and smoke begins to emanate out. As it does, you hear, well. I didn't think I'd be working today. And a figure steps out from the smoke, followed by 3 pitch black, dogs, the size of horses.
Ooh.
Glowing red eyes, large claws, a red light emanating from the back of their throats so that when they growl, soft red light emanates throughout the room.
Now, just to be sure, these are 3 separate dogs, not 3 dog heads and a
Yes,
body.
these are 3 separate dogs.
Aw, sad.
It's called They're Hellhounds.
I know, but you say 3 dogs, and I think 3-headed dog. Well, don't worry, we'll cut this shift short.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. I'm proud of you.
You know, maybe Jerusalem should have been a bard or something.
Accompanying the 3 hellhounds that step out, just these big black dogs with glowing red eyes, red like fire emanating from deep in their throats. You see a figure, blood red skin, kind of slightly pointed ears. He has white hair with a black streak that he has slicked back. And kind of 2 stubby little horns coming from his forehead. Big red leathery wings from out behind his back. He's holding this large spear that is wrought with black iron, and he's wearing like this suit of black scale mail, and pinned to it is you see a silver brooch that has a half-closed eye, and in the pupil there's a coin. And he goes,
Of course.
Right, well, in the name of the Obscura, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to kill you.
Okay.
I don't know what you did to get Boss Man so upset, but needless to say, I'm somewhat of a problem solver for the company.
Hold on.
And,
I have a question, because I just realized this.
yeah.
Does advantage override nat ones?
Yes. You choose the higher.
Damn it! I have advantage on stealth checks!
Right, because you have the boots.
Because of my boots!
Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to move past that.
Unfortunately.
There's no going
Yep.
back.
Next
Keep that in
time.
mind for the future, though.
Yeah. Damn.
Uh,
Well, getting in that one for starting roll is pretty dramatic. Might as well keep it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I won't be the one dying today. Do I roll initiative?
Yes, I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative. Here we go. Curlin. Damn it, Curlin. Curlin, I need you to do better and be better.
I didn't do too well.
I did okay.
I did okay,
I
too.
got a 9.
One moment. I need to roll for his 3 dogs, Gnash, Gash, and Snarl.
Ooh.
Oh,
Beautiful, I love them. Can't believe you're gonna make me fight a dog, Riley!
I'm not gonna make you fight a dog, I'm gonna make you fight 3 dogs. Because I want the dogs to win.
You know what? I want the dogs to win, and that's not fair!
Gnash. Okay, Gash. Aw, the brothers get to go together. That's cute.
Well, I bet that is absolutely adorable. I am, how you say, afraid?
You should be.
Okay. New t-shirt design. 3 dogs. And it says, I'm not gonna make you fight a dog. I'm gonna make you fight 3 dogs.
I mean, I would wear that.
first line on top, second line on bottom.
It's Gnash, Gash,
Yep.
and Snarl, and they're all
They all have their little names on their collars.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They're wearing the Scooby-Doo collar, but it says their names on them. Gnash, Gash, and Snarl. Okay, so I did balance this encounter, keeping in mind everyone would be in the building. So this will be fun.
They're not, though.
They're not
They're
in
really,
the building
yeah.
yet.
Your uncle is here and is a very high-level character, and I was expecting him to be in the room. If that gives you an idea.
You think Jerusalem cares? Well, he doesn't, but I do. I'm so stressed.
Well, it's okay. The sooner I murder you all, the sooner we get to do our oops all paladins. Okay. Did anyone get above a 20?
No.
Nope.
Okay, 15 to 20.
Me,
17.
16.
Barkley, I'm Barkley.
Oh yeah,
Barkley's
Barkley's here.
Barkley is here.
I forgot about Barkley.
You guys seem to do that a lot.
Listen, he's just very quiet, and
He
he's
is.
also a tree.
He is also, yes, this is true. He is also a tree.
I'd love to see, like, he's a druid, right?
Yeah, Barkley is a Warforged druid.
Yeah, I'd love to see him just change shape into a tree at some point, just like in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that would be great. Well, Barkley didn't do too hot.
That's okay. He's a tree.
Put in dramatic music, Jamie, over this, so it's like dun 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 dun. You know?
The Mission Impossible
Yeah, the
theme?
Mission
No,
Impossible.
not the Mission Impossible theme. That's not what I was doing. Oh, it was kind of what I was doing.
Yeah, I was about to say, you were doing the Mission Impossible thing, Riley.
Uncle Mooney gets a nat 20.
Jesus Christ!
Nice.
Looks like I'll be needing to save my dear nephew yet again. My HP is also garbage.
I think that just kind of is. What if that's just like a thing in the family?
It's a family trait. For the elf mafia, they're very sick. Okay?
All the
They don't get enough vitamin D. What do you expect?
that too.
Ulora coming in clutch also. With 22.
You know, I'm kind of thinking maybe Jerusalem only became an assassin because that's kind of like the family thing.
Oh my gosh, I have that worked out actually. One of your parents is a rogue, the other is a wizard, and so all of their children fall onto the spectrum of rogue to wizard. Your sister Heliopoly is all the way wizard, you are all the way rogue, and the middle sibling is in the middle.
Amazing. Yeah. I'm just thinking maybe that's why Jerusalem's an awful rogue. Because he didn't choose his own career path, he just kind of did it.
Yeah, your mom and dad were like, well, Heliopoly took wizard, and
you're not that smart, so...
and your brother took wizard rogue, so you just have rogue left. Here's a knife. Family could always use more rogues. Okay, Arononal. You rolled really, really bad.
How bad? Because I don't think it's worse than me.
Good lord. Arononal almost has as much HP as Mooney does, and Mooney is level 10 and Arononal is level 4.
Whoa. Good for him.
A beefy boy.
That's what happens when you're half orc.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's half he's half star elf, half orc. Okay.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
How is he in this family?
Well, my uncle. No. So, starting at the top of the initiative, Muuney goes, "That's red light emitting from the windows of the guild hall. It looks like things have gone truly bad." And vanishes. Just instantly, just gone. Jerusalem. Suddenly standing next to you is your uncle. Just not there one moment, is there the next. Kind of just like steps out of the darkness in front, next to you, and eyes narrow, and goes, "So there are more Obscura. The information you gave me earlier was incorrect."
I'd argue that this is more of a hired fiend.
The fiend across the way, whose name is Curlin, not that you asked, like, "Hey, I am fully on the payroll, and that's racist." Muuney just grimaces and goes, "Ugh, fiends. All right. I'll deal with the horned devil man. You all focus on his pets." Does that sound amenable?
Hold on. I don't see why I have to also focus on the pets. Why can't I also fight the big guy?
Very well. Estieril, focus on this gentleman here. Your name is? Curlin. My name's Curlin. Right, of course. We'll focus on this fiendish fellow here. And your employees can come and deal with the pets.
Okay.
Next initiative is Laura.
Also, I would just like to say we never told him that there weren't more Obscura. We just told him we chased out the ones that were there.
He specifically was like, "Hey, is the Obscura like fully taken care of?" And y'all were like, "The only one left
did
is..."
we deal with the Obscura? And we're like, we dealt with the ones there.
Sure.
We did actually it was worded very specific.
We chose our words carefully.
Yes. That doesn't invalidate Muuney going like, "So you either you lied or were just wrong." So cool. Ulora kind of clenches her fist and her wedding ring glows, and then she leaps up into the air like the Hulk, just poof, and just soars through the air. You can't see her for a moment, and then comes down through the roof of the guild hall and lands down in front of Jerusalem and Muuney. She quickly looks across the battlefield, takes note of the situation, and then hucks a wine bottle at at Curlin.
A wine bottle?
Yeah, she pulls out a wine bottle and hurls it at him.
Waste of wine.
I have a feeling we have an artificer on our hand.
Yeah, it's like it kind of feels like a distraction, but we'll see.
The wine bottle goes flying at Curlin. Curlin smashes it with his spear. Wine goes spraying all over the place and gets on him, and he's like, "Ah!" And Ulora grins and kind of takes a fighting stance, raising up her fists in front of her. Jerusalem, it's your turn.
Nice. Do I want to use my Gear of Throwing or Valorous' Spark Tongue? I kind of want to see what Spark Tongue does.
Okay.
Oh boy, what does this button do?
Extremely that energy.
Yeah. Jerusalem draws his rapier and is like, "Alright, let's see what it does."
Okay. I assume you turn it on.
Yeah, that's the bonus action,
Yeah.
right? Just, yeah.
You speak a command word and it activates. The gems flash, and then sparking up the rapier's blade is like this golden yellow electricity. Just and your rapier lights up the room almost with like this electric energy sparking and flashing across the rapier.
Alright. Roll to damage. Let's see.
And you will have advantage on this attack because Curlin is temporarily blinded from wine getting in his eyes.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I am adding... Oh. Let's see. Oh, I rolled the same thing both times. Okay. So that's gonna be, 21.
21 to hit? Hits?
Yes. Okay. Nice. And then a d8 piercing damage. At plus 4, 6, plus an extra
2d6 lightning.
Okay. And I don't add my modifier to that, right?
You add your dexterity to the attack once.
Okay.
And don't forget, you also get sneak attack on top of this.
Oh,
Oh boy.
right.
Because you had advantage. And he hasn't taken a turn yet. So don't forget your assassin stuff.
Okay.
You are a stabby boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I got 6 plus 8. So that's 14.
The 8 was the lightning?
Yes.
Okay, that gets halved down to 4.
4. Okay.
Because Curlin here is resistant to lightning.
Okay. Well, it still gives me an extra, like, compared to my gear
Yeah,
throwing.
it does.
So,
I'm not saying you did a dumb thing. I'm just saying, for me, I need to get the damage right in my head.
yeah. And then an extra 2d6, so that's 10 plus 5, 15, plus 2, 17 damage.
17 damage, and that is with the lightning halved. Okay. You rush forward and strike Curlin with your electrified rapier, arcs of electricity flashing. His eyes widen for a moment, and then he takes it. Gah! And there you go. You step back and kind of feel the rapier in your hand. It feels good. It feels like the weight of it fits snugly into your hand. It responds in a way that other weapons haven't to you.
Nice.
Kaya,
Hello.
lots of lights are being emitted from that building.
Yeah, how far away is the building from us?
Less than 60 feet, but probably not too much closer, so I'll say 40 feet.
Perfect, I have 40 feet, I can get through the door.
Wonderful. You rush through and smash through the door. In front of you, you see a fiend man and his 3 fiend dogs who all snarl and bark at you.
I will turn to the closest dog then.
Okay, let me just roll real quick.
And I'm gonna...
That snarl.
Oh no, hello. Hello, boy. Let's see. Casting Haste does not use a spell slot because it's from the thing, right?
Yes, you can cast it once a day. It doesn't take a spell slot. It's just a thing your weapon does.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Haste then from my Overclock Halberd.
Okay.
And then I am going to... Hold up. So that applies immediately, right?
Yes,
but
it
that
does.
uses one of the 2 actions that I get. Okay.
So you get you can take 1 attack this turn.
Yeah. So that adds +2 to my bonus. Advantage on dex saves.
You can also use your additional movement to go over to snarl.
Yeah. Get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to attack with my halberd.
Yeah.
And I think for fun, I'm going to add on my Divine Smite, because I don't know how much health this dog has. And I ran more than 30 feet, so I'm going to use Charge.
Oh, Lord.
You brought hellhounds to a fight against a paladin, Riley.
Well, it's almost like Jamie was like, I'm playing a paladin, and I was like, I guess there's going to be a lot of fiends in this game then. I did this on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is 22 to hit with the halberd.
Yeah, 22 hits a big dog.
Cool. And a 15 to hit with my hooves.
15 hits a big dog.
Okay. So that's going to be This is going to take a moment.
Riley's like, I don't like this.
You know, the encounter calculator said this would be a deadly fight, but
I
I'm
mean,
getting the feeling it's not gonna be.
most of our fights start off really well, and then kinda...
immediate
It's true.
turnaround. Yeah, karma.
Yeah.
We just need to wait for the enemies to get their turns, and then it's like, oh, huh.
Yeah.
And because he's a fiend, it gets doubled, or what?
You,
What was it?
you add an additional D8.
Add an additional. Okay. Oh, math. I hate it.
And yet we played
You're
D&D.
adding so much dice, I understand. Don't forget to add your strength to both attacks, too. you
Uh-huh.
Monster. Oh, and calculate the hoof damage separately, actually.
Okay. That's 28 damage.
28 damage in total. Okay, there we go. So, Jerusalem, in a moment, you're like, oh, this might be bad. And then your uncle teleports next to you. Your cousin comes crashing through the roof and yeets a wine bottle at the dude. And then, bursting through the door with the approximate speed of a train is a holy blur, immediately rushes up to one of the dogs, rears up 2 hooves, and then a glaive comes down at a ridiculous speed. It looks like someone is fast-forwarding on this movie, and just... How much damage was that again, you monster? 28, you said?
28. 28.
Good lord.
Jerusalem's like, was there ever a doubt? Me as the player, yes, there was.
Snarl is immediately bloodied.
Yay!
That poor dog.
Yeah, just a dog yip. Just a whimper. It's Aranonal's turn. Aranonal kind of looks at you through his dragonborn helmet, Lois, and goes, right, well, I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to see what I can do about that light situation. He gets up, and...
I forgot about his, like, Cockney British Scotland Yard accent.
I know, it's my favorite.
And he just starts like Captain America runs across, like, you know, the jog form.
Yeah, the very specific job.
The very specific, yeah, just knife hands, just.
In giant dragonborn armor, no,
Yeah, in
no
giant,
less.
yeah, just clang, 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 clang.
So much for stealth.
He runs in, notes the situation, and he goes, dogs are jerk! And Mooney goes, dogs! And he goes, right! And he takes his great axe, and he turns towards Nash. An ominous glint in his eye, but unfortunately his turn is done. Barkley. It's Barkley's turn.
Told you, I don't think anyone did worse than Lois at this moment.
Barkley looks at Lois and goes, should I follow them, or should I stay here with you?
Lois thinks about it because Lois really doesn't want to die again. And so
Do support from the back.
Lois probably just goes, they'd probably appreciate your help rather than mine.
Okay. And Barkley runs after Aranonal. Just
An excellent boy.
has to take the dash action. You all inside the building, Barkley kind of bursts through the doorway and is like, is everything okay? I saw lights. And just sees this, like, small crowd forming in this building and he goes, it's Nash's turn.
Oh no.
Nash rears up and its chest expands forward and starts to, like, glow from within with red light.
Oh no.
Oh.
And it vomits a cone of fire just emitting out of its mouth and hits everyone in the room. I need you all to make dexterity saves.
I don't think I'm in the room, so
Lois, you're the only one not in the room.
yeah, so I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Oh, Kaya. Wait, I have advantage on dex saves.
Mooney. Muuney!
Oh, also, we all get +1 because of our massage thing, so.
Oh, Muuney does fine.
Do we add that +1 inspiration to anything? It's on the next deck save. So we have to use it here.
Yes.
Yeah. It just says +1 to the next dex roll.
Oh, inspire, yeah. So you get advantage on it. I'm gonna just say. If I meant bardic inspiration or whatever, I'm changing it. You just get full advantage.
Wait, so do I get a third advantage?
No, just roll twice and take the highest.
But I already have advantage.
What?
So
Why?
this is useless to me.
Because of haste. That's right.
So do I get a third advantage?
You do not, no. Super advantage isn't real.
Then this is wasted here.
Super advantage isn't real, it can't hurt you.
Upsetty.
Super advantage. Ulora makes it.
Kaya got a 15.
Kaya makes it. Jerusalem, what did you get?
I got an 18.
Jerusalem makes it. Aranonal. Okay, big boy.
Got this, baby.
Aranonal doesn't make it.
Aranonal, no!
Barkley.
Barkley, you are made of wood. This would be very, very, very bad.
Ooh.
Barkley makes it.
Yes.
Okay, so Muuney takes 0 damage because Muuney just backflips out of the way, I guess. No, I have it better. He kind of sidesteps, and as he does, his body becomes entirely black and just vanishes into the shadow, and the flame washes over where he was, doesn't hit anything. Ulora takes 10 fire damage.
Oof.
Jerusalem, you take 10 fire damage.
Ouch.
And again, these are the people that made the save.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kaya, you take 10 fire damage.
Okay.
Aranonal takes 21 fire damage.
Oh no!
Oh, that would kill me.
Yeah!
Yikes.
Barkley takes 10 fire damage.
Barkley!
Immediately, Barkley bursts into flames.
No! Someone help Barkley!
That was Nash. Nash kind of and coughs up some cinders and wags its tail. It looks proud of itself. It looks at Curlin. Curlin's like, good boy, you get him, you get him.
Me,
Friendly,
I so very much don't want to be in this fight because I don't want to.
They're good boys!
It's Gash's turn. Gash looks at Curlin, praising Nash, looks at you all smoking from fire, and is like, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Inhales, red light starts to emit. Another cone of flame emits out of its mouth like a dragon. Everyone make the same dexterity save. Muuney gets good. Ulora gets good. Jerusalem, what did you get?
14.
14, you make it. Kaya, what did you get?
I got a 7.
You fail.
Yeah.
Aranonal, what did you get? I'm Aranonal. Aranonal makes it this time. Barkley, what did you get? Barkley makes it.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so Jerusalem, you take another 10 fire damage. Ulora also takes another 10 fire damage. Ulora looking bloody.
Hey, Jerusalem, how bad you looking?
Remember when I said 21 would kill me?
Oh my god, you're almost dead.
Kaya, you failed?
Yeah.
Kaya, you take 21 fire damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I thought you have advantage because of haste.
Yeah. I
And
rolled
you're-
a 2 and a 6.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you take 21 fire damage. Aranonal takes another 10 fire damage. Looking good, Aranonal, and by looking good, I mean looking 11. Barkley makes it, but again bursts into flames. Another wall of flames washes over Barkley. When the flame clears, Barkley is just face down on the ground.
No! Lois, you know what your job is. Go save Barkley.
I'm just gonna come and drag Barkley and just...
Maybe Barkley should not be there.
Lois, it's your turn. So, Jerusalem goes into the building. Red light starts to emit from the building. Muuney vanishes. Ulora leaps up, soars through the air, smashes through. Suddenly, yellow light starts to emit erratically from the building. Arenano and Barkley jog fully into the building, and then you just see two spurts of fire wash out through the door.
Lois sighs, grips the scythe tighter, walks in. I'm not running.
Okay, if you're not taking the dash action, you're not going to make it to the building. It's 40 feet away. You have the speed of 30 feet.
Damn it. Fine, I take the dash action, and then it's just that gif from Community with the guy walking in. Just
Yeah.
That's what it is. Lois just walks in, and he's just like, oh dear God.
You immediately see Barkley's burning body on the ground in the doorway.
Yeah, hey, maybe use the last 20 feet of your speed to grab Barkley and pull him outside.
You have 20 feet remaining in a bonus action.
I'm just trying to think of...
Do you have a healing bonus action?
Healing word is a bonus action.
Healing word? I don't got that.
Interesting choice.
I have cure wound.
Okay. Some people go so far as to have both.
I thought I would be able to do more stuff, so no, I went for the wound.
You're the support character, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know. But I would say with that, I'm gonna grab,
Barkley, who's on fire.
I don't know that grabbing a flaming corpse counts as an object interaction. You used your turn to run into the building.
Oh, that's true.
You have a bonus action, which you can use to give Bardic Inspiration, though.
Give him Bardic Inspiration on death save.
Yeah, Lois is definitely gonna...
No, don't do that. I don't think that counts.
No, doesn't it count? I thought...
No, you don't get buffs to death saves.
Yeah, but you cannot Bardic Inspire a death save.
Because he's dead.
Yeah, so then with that, Lois just looks at Barkley, looks at everything going around, and just goes, why? Oh, why? And then I would say, he looks at Jerusalem, almost on death's door, and just goes, I do this every single time. And just wave of his hand, and a small hum is gonna be Bardic Inspiration.
There you go.
Unhoopsed.
And that is going to be 2. You got 2.
Who?
Jerusalem gets a +2 to a roll of his choice in the future.
Okay.
Okay. After Lois, it's Curlin's turn. Curlin surveys the field and nods to himself very happily. He's like, yes, good. I love my dogs. And then he sees Muuney kind of sidestep back out of the shadows and recorporate. And he notices Muuney entirely untouched and not a scratch on him, not a single cinder. He goes, hey!
Rude.
He takes his hand and points a finger gun at Muuney and, fires his finger gun twice, and 2 streaking flaming rays shoot out of his hand at Muuney. First one is a nat 1, goes wildly off. Muuney kind of smirks. Second one is an 8. Doesn't do much better with the second one. Muuney kind of cocks his head and he goes, I'm sorry. Is the Obscura doing hirings of some sort of blind initiative, maybe? Are they reaching out to those as a diversity hire? I'm wondering as to why you can't seem to accomplish anything. And Curlin, snarls, and you see his teeth point. And speaking of snarling, it's Snarl's turn.
Yay!
Snarl looks at the horse lady that just kicked his ass.
Hi. Don't hurt me, please.
Dog leaps up you, tries to take some bites.
Horses have a type advantage over dogs.
Yeah, horse does, yeah. He gets advantage on this.
I have pretty high ACE.
That's okay. He got a 19 plus 5.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to take 14 damage as his flaming teeth sink
Kaya's
into you.
down.
Jesus Christ!
Kaya drops. Haste wears off. You're making death saves. Just think how bad it would have been if Fakosha wasn't here.
Guys, your tank is down.
Yep.
It's Mooney's turn. Mooney cracks his neck and he goes, right, well, time to deal with the rabble. He steps forward. As he does, his arms just kind of become a blur. How many attacks can you do? Okay, you get to start off with 2. First one does not hit. His fist smashes into Curlin's armor, but it doesn't quite do the job. Mooney smiles and throws another punch. Another fist right into Curlin's armor. Again, no reaction. The smile fades from Mooney. He takes another 2 attacks. 4th hit, Curlin manages to duck, and the fist goes wide. Curlin laughs and goes, now who's a pity higher? That looks like it really makes Mooney mad. Like, you immediately see Mooney's hit, like, if this was a Ghibli film, Mooney's hair would rise up. His pupils dilate. He grits his teeth, like... And... Yep, that's a nat 20.
Oh!
4th hit comes crashing down on Curlin's head. That is going to deal 8 damage. And then... Curlin is need to do a Constitution save. Curlin immediately fails. So Mooney just... hair rises up, pupils dilate. He clenches his teeth and he goes, how dare you! Leaps up, fist comes smashing down into Curlin's head, knocks Curlin to the ground. Curlin seems dazed and confused. His muscles lock up. It looks like he can't move. Curlin takes some damage and is stunned. Goes, you don't have the right. That is Ulura's turn. Ulura's like, we have to get rid of these dogs now. And turns to Snarl, the one being dealt with the most hurt, fighting Kaya, though no, Kaya's down. Ulura rushes over, unleashes some attacks. First one hits. Spends a key point to do flurry of blows. 2 more come in. That's a nat 1. 1 goes wild. And that's a second nat 1. Punches the dog,
no!
then, leaps forward, takes 2 kicks. The dog, ducks, and she goes flying forward, hits the ground, rolls, she falls prone. I'm sorry, I'm gonna give her a point of damage, too. 2 nat 1s, she's prone and loses a hit point.
Funny.
Laura, do better. Okay. Jerusalem, it's your turn.
I have 1 hit point.
You do?
Take a healing potion.
I don't have a healing potion.
Steal one from Kaya.
She's down.
Okay, Kaya's down. What?
Take one off of Kaya's lifeless corpse.
Yeah, what would be... Do I have to, sleight of hand anything to find it, or do I just...
If you're gonna move over to Kaya, you're going to provoke a opportunity attack from Curlin.
And then you would be dead.
And then I would be dead.
If he hits.
Isn't Curlin stunned?
Oh, Curlin is stunned. You're
That's
absolutely right. Yep.
Nice.
Wouldn't you get one from the dog anyway, because the dog's next to me?
No. Opportunity attacks is only provoked when you leave someone's attack range.
Okay.
Yeah. So could I...
If you want to
Go.
make an investigation check to see if you can quickly find Kaya's health potion, I will let you do that.
Okay. Yeah, that's something, like, obviously Lois is not doing his job, so...
I just got in here, man.
I know. 18.
18. Kaya is one of your supports.
Saddlebags.
You know exactly, she makes sure that healing potions are on a specific part of her luggage, every time, so that it's quick and easy for her to find and quick and easy for others to find as well. You quickly pull out a healing potion, you can drink it as a bonus action.
I'm not drinking it, I'm giving it to Kaya.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay.
Oh.
You feed Kaya the health potion as an action, I will say that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so sweet. Hey, I have 2. If you want to pull out both and then take one as a bonus action for yourself, you can.
Sure.
With an 18, I'd let you do that.
Yeah, I mean, if they're in the same spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You both are you're going to, as an action, give Kaya a healing potion, and as a bonus action, you drink a healing potion.
Yeah.
You both regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points. Tell me what you get.
I'm rolling the lowest. 2d4 plus 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 6.
I got a 6 as well.
Okay, so Jerusalem's now at 7, Kaya's at 6. Okay, Kaya, you rise up.
Jerusalem takes the potion and is like, wow, this is actually not great.
Wow, this is bad.
We need to invest in better potions.
It's good for quick saves, though.
I will say, for a commoner, it is enough to make a commoner go from death's door to entirely healthy.
Fair.
It's a healing
Maybe
potion.
not a horse.
At a certain point, their effectiveness is maybe not exactly what you're looking for.
It's enough that you don't have to keep doing death saves, which is nice.
Yeah.
Kaya, you rise up. You're not hasted anymore, but...
I didn't even get to use it. Upsetty spaghetti. I'm going for that dog.
Snarl.
Yeah.
Okay. You get your 2 attacks.
1 attack.
But don't you get to take a second attack with your... Oh, nope, that is...
Bonus action. I get to do Polearm Master.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yep.
Kaya.
First attack, what'd you get?
It's 13.
13 does not hit dog.
Fuck.
You swing your halberd, you're still a little shaky from being knocked down. Snarl leaps sideways, it goes wide.
18 for the end of the polearm.
You needless Lancer Spear flourishes, spin it around, and as the dog is in mid-air from its side leap, smack it across the face with the butt end of your halberd.
Why does this keep happening?
You can smite with the back end.
I should save this smite.
Should you?
One per beast.
I mean, these hellhounds seem to have AoE attacks, which is what's messing you up, and Snarl hasn't used his yet.
If it's almost dead, it might be better just to kill it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, do what you want. I don't mean a backseat game. Just something to consider.
Fine.
Okay.
Don't like any of you.
You don't. I'm sorry for giving you advice. 1d4 plus 3d8 plus your strength.
Yep.
Goodness, Kaya hits like a truck.
When she hits like a truck.
It's true.
That's 22.
Holy light emits from the back end of your halberd, and Snarl explodes. Gone. You did it. You've taken care of one of the dogs.
Nice.
Yay! It only took 2 of my 3 spell slots.
It's Aranonal's turn. Aranonal goes into a rage. You see, sparks of, rainbow energy, flash out of his eyes and through the helmet, almost, as, some sort of, fairy fire almost bursts out of his eyes as he kind of, starts to, hulk out. He turns. He is going to take an attack on Nash. Hell yeah, big boy, you get him. Okay. Okay, he deals 13 slashing damage to Nash. Hurts him up real good.
Nice.
He takes out this big, nice elven great axe that looks to be like impeccable craftsmanship, really expensive, and just brings it down and cuts across Nash, trying to bisect him, but the dog manages to scramble away. It's Barkley's turn. Barkley's
dead.
Barkley is dead. Barkley makes a death save. Okay. It's Nash's turn. Nash is gonna roll to see if he gets his fire breath back. He does not.
Thank God.
He is going to chomp Arnonal, I think. He's gonna make a bite at Arnonal. And misses. He goes to chomp her, and his teeth sink into the blocky, spiked armor of Arnonal, who just like laughs and shakes him off. It's Gash's turn. Gash rolls to see if he gets back his fire breath. He does not.
Thank goodness.
Gash is going to try and bite Kaya.
No! Go away!
Kaya just killed his brother. He's not a big fan, and you look like a horse.
Go away!
Whew! That is a 24 to hit.
It hits!
Okay. Leaps up, sinks his flaming teeth in, you take 14 damage.
Kaya's dead again.
You're knocked down. Drops you. It snarls and howls. There's subtitles, and it's a subtitle that says, "I've avenged my fallen brother." Sadly, no one here speaks dog. So,
Except for his other dog friend.
yeah, you don't know. Yeah, Nash weeps a single molten tear. Go, Snarl will be missed terribly. Again, all of this is in subtitles only. Good on you, Gash. Lois, it's your turn.
Lois sees Barkley down.
Yeah, get Barkley first.
Decides, you know that thing where it's like, it sees the dogs, and Lois doesn't like fighting animals, like really doesn't matter if they're hellhounds, it's just like, but it looks like a dog. So Lois probably reaches over and taps Barkley very carefully because Barkley is on fire.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, and then he goes, ah! He like puts the burning finger in his mouth and tries to swallow it.
Flashing green energy emits from you and washes over Barkley, wiping out the flames.
Hold on, 1d8 plus my casting modifier.
Yeah.
That's a 13!
Fantastic. Barkley leaps up, looks incredible, honestly. Thank you.
Lois just pats Barkley's like shoulder and goes, "Don't die again." And with that, I'm using Bardic Inspiration.
Wonderful.
Gets a 3.
Nice.
Just a pat on the shoulder. Don't die again.
I will try not to, sir. Thank you. It's Curlin's turn. Curlin is stunned.
Caroline can't do shit.
Yeah, let me double check how... Yep, okay, Curlin is stunned. It's Mooney's turn.
Oh.
Mooney stands over Curlin. How dare you?
There's a lot of rolls happening.
Do you know who I am? Kind of deal.
Yeah.
Those are footsteps, and it was incredibly intimidating.
Honestly, yeah.
I thought he was just like slowly walking over, and I was like, "Oh dang!"
Oh, third one is a nat 20 again.
Wow.
Mooney's kicking ass.
And
Mooney's on a roll.
he gets a +7 to all of his attacks.
Whoa!
And he didn't miss on the base once. So that's going to be
A lot of damage.
Plus 21.
4d6 plus 21, yeah. He just about beats Curlin to death as Curlin is on the ground. Just starts punching him. He got a nat 20. I'm going to, one moment, add another.
Does he kill him?
He just about beats Curlin to death. Just. And I think he does say, "Don't you know who I am?" Curlin isn't stunned anymore, but Curlin is emotionally stunned.
Carlin is scared.
Ulura. Oh, wait, one moment. He is actually going to make Curlin make another Constitution save.
Oh.
Curlin. Okay, Curlin is not paralyzed again. Okay. It's Ulura's turn. Ulura gets up. Can I go? Sorry about that. My bad. Rushes forward. Tries to punch dog.
How does that go?
It goes as good as you want it to go. Another flurry of blows. And for the third one, that's a nat 1. Okay. So Muuney has rolled 2 nat 20s and Ulura has rolled 3 nat 1s today. In this one fight. Incredible. I am astonished. Nash is looking pretty bloodied. Nash is looking like Nash is close to death.
Excellent.
After Ulura leaps forward and through a series of punches. Not all of them go well. She stumbles and swings wildly again. But she manages to land enough that it looks like Nash is not doing well anymore. Jerusalem, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Curlin is on the ground in front of you, near death. And then there are
Kick
2 dogs left. One dog is unharmed. The other dog
Curb stomp him.
looks real close to death.
Well, I'm gonna go after Curlin.
Yeah. Checks out. That checks out. Remember, because you have Muuney with you within 5 feet, you get sneak attack on this also, I believe.
And he's on the ground, too. I get, advantage from being prone or something?
That was mostly flavor. Nothing in the game mechanically has happened that would knock him prone. You would have had advantage if you attacked while he was stunned, but he's not stunned anymore.
I see.
What'd you get?
I don't think I'm gonna hit.
Well, what'd you get?
Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. I got a 6.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. You swing at Curlin, who manages to stumble away. Holy.
Is he allowed to say that?
Just who are you people?
He's a fiend.
I was like, is he allowed to say holy? He says holy and just burns his own mouth.
Yeah, he was muttering holy shit to himself and then was like, Kaya.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Roll me a death save.
Yep. Aranonal's turn. Aranonal rushes over to Nash to help his wife. And misses. Swings wildly. The dog is scrambling around between them. Barkley's turn. Barkley rushes over to Kaya
Hello.
and casts Cure Wounds on Kaya.
Yay!
I am so sorry. And you're going to take... Not very good, Barkley.
Oh.
You get 6 hit points back.
6 again!
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same as the potion.
You pop back up with 6.
Kaya's up again. She coughs as she stumbles back to her feet again. She's just like, thank you, Barkley.
I am really surprised about how this fight has gone.
She puts a hand on Barkley's shoulders, like, just give me a moment. She's using him to steady herself.
Oh, you are heavy.
I feel like Lois just goes, maybe you You should get some armor on your legs at some point.
I'm not like an average horse.
I get that. Getting armor for your legs would make them less vulnerable.
It would probably, in the meta, give me a -3 dex.
Not if you get magic armor.
You ever seen a horse with armor on their legs?
Actually, yes.
Barding is a real thing. Horse armor, yeah.
No, I don't think on their lower legs, though.
Because on their legs, that is the weak.
It's the most vulnerable part of the horsey, yeah.
So yes, that is an actual thing.
Well, if you get enough money to get Kaya a full set of armor, you do that.
But for you to assume Lois wouldn't just recommend it and then just leave it at that.
Exactly. Mind your own business. Where's your armor, Lois?
I'm wearing armor. Lois wears armor.
Yeah, you're heckin' light armor.
And how often do you see Lois actually fighting?
Never. Back off.
Are y'all done? I just played D&D by myself for about 3 minutes. I know how the next 3 turns go.
I don't know. Whose turn is it?
Thank you, Robin Mag and I'll Never Tell 3 for supporting us through our Patreon. If you want to support our podcast as well, you can head over to our website, mxpcrew.com, where you can find our Patreon link on the very first page. We offer shoutouts to our patrons, as well as behind-the-scenes information and monthly stickers. You can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr for all your social media needs. If you like our show and have been thinking about podcasting yourself, I highly recommend starting on Buzzsprout. MXP started on YouTube, and let me tell you, it was extremely difficult uploading 1 to 2 hour long videos at a time in a timely manner. But working on Buzzsprout has been insanely helpful and fast. Buzzsprout helps you list your podcast in every major podcasting platform, as well as provide super affordable monthly payments. I totally forget that I'm paying for it because of how cheap it is. You even get a free, great-looking, pre-made website, audio players that you can drop into other websites, and my personal favorite part, detailed analytics to see how people are listening. If you follow the link in the description and sign up for at least 2 months, not only do you get a $20 Amazon gift card, but you will also be supporting our podcast as well. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.